investor doing things on your own? How about someone working with a firm that isn't so responsive or in sync with your investment philosophy? My podcast talks you through all things financial. Look, there's stuff you don't deal with very often, but investments, insurance, and retirement is something we plan for each and every day. This is the Pennywise Financial Podcast, and welcome to the show. All right, welcome to the Pennywise Financial Podcast. Constantine here at Monarch Wealth Management, and I'm joined by Dave Georgiev by my side.
Good afternoon. Good morning. What time is it?
I don't even know.
Good morning. Good morning.
It's all the same.
Yeah. We have a special guest today. I want to welcome Dr. Sam Camarata of Camarata Chiropractic and Wellness. Sam, welcome to the show.
Thank you, guys. Appreciate it.
Yeah. Thanks for joining us today. Love the energy. You always bring, dude, you bring energy.
Gotta live it.
Seriously.
Gotta live it, gotta love it.
Yeah. We were talking about, I got to dive into it. Vibes. What were we talking about downstairs?
Oh, we were talking
Vibes.
frequency.
Frequency. You ever hear stuff about frequency? Like
No.
the frequency you put off?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Like you said,
For sure.
Positive vibes only. People always say they toss around these terms. They was like, do you know anything about frequencies?
Yeah. Because he said something like that and it just triggered. I was triggered.
Triggered by the frequency.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
But like, I was like, I hear a lot of stuff like that. And I'm like, is it true? Like, what's your opinion on it?
Yeah.
And share a little
There's
bit.
some merit to it. Some people will take it a little out there, like maybe some of the yogis. They're
Yeah,
talking
space
like
cadets.
chakras and going into all that. Obviously, we're talking more like, I would say more biblical. So like vibrating at the highest frequency of love, peace, and joy. Yeah. You know, so it feels like what's the lowest then? You know, fear, anger, resentment. You feel that. You feel more cold.
Even as you say the word, Sam.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
right?
Yeah.
The tone of your voice. So I believe that there's some merit to that, but I view it more of from like more of a biblical standpoint.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And honestly, like going into Sam's office, is it office,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
Like to get like squared away, straightened out. You feel that, dude. You feel that when you go into your office. I'll tell you, every single time, the receptionist, whoever's working there, super kind, cordial. Like there's just a vibe, for lack of better terms, in your office. It's a very high level, like you just feel like relaxed. It's like, you know, I don't know how to even describe it.
I
man.
appreciate that. And we were talking about before, you know, people are coming in pain. Maybe they're suffering. It could be like a literal pain, back pain, neck pain, sciatica, et cetera. But maybe they're going through some hardships in their life, et cetera. I always make it a point to say a prayer before I enter my day for my patients, for the staff, not just myself, for just everyone, for healing at the highest frequency. Yeah. So it's my duty, my calling to enter that room and be vibrating at the highest frequency of love, peace, joy, and healing, because he, capital H, is the ultimate physician, but he's using me as a vessel. But if I'm not coming at the highest frequency, how is healing going to take place? I don't want to stoop down to them. Doesn't mean I want to meet them with where they're at.
Agreed.
I want to have empathy for what they're going through. I want to uplift them. But I need to be coming at the high. Not that I'm faking it, but I need to be up here. If they're down here, I need to uplift them to a higher frequency, as you put it.
Yeah.
Wow, we just got right into the show. I mean,
Dude,
you
that
guys
was-
dove in deep.
That was deep.
Hello, boom.
Boom.
There we go.
We're not playing games.
No.
I
We're
guess
going
not.
with purpose and passion, baby.
That's it.
The three P's. Prayer, positivity, and posture.
Wow.
A heart for posture.
Yeah.
A postured heart. A physical posture.
Dude, my posture's bad.
Wow.
Physical.
Yeah, you got a lot of
lot of
back and
slouching.
back problems. I can just tell looking at you.
Oh.
But I love you, so I got to tell you the
Dude,
truth.
Yeah, I know. Dude, I'm always hunched over.
Yeah, it's
I'm
hard.
like an old man.
It's hard. Remember your grandma or your at the dinner table said, sit up. Good
Yeah.
posture. Listen,
Yeah.
there's some merit for that too, right?
Yeah,
They
absolutely.
know.
100%. 100%.
Yeah.
I got some more kind of softball, like low end
Yeah.
Just like a
type
little-
of questions
Toss it.
that I was thinking of starting off with. Sam Camarata, right?
Yeah,
Camarata, okay. Welcome
French
to the
name.
show. Definitely French. Likes the Yankees. I'm a big
Yes.
Yankees
And
fan.
Rocky.
Rocky.
Fellow local Rochester business owner, which is great. And it sounds like you're not a one trick pony. You got a few things. We'll get into a few of those.
Hop,
but,
skip, and a jump. He's got a lot. He does it.
Curious, what would you say? And there's no right or wrong.
Sure.
What is the most Rochester thing that's happened in your practice?
Wow, the most Rochester thing.
The most Rochester thing, and I don't even know how you gauge that, but
Yeah, no,
we're
it's
talking
hard.
frequencies.
It's hard to gauge that. I would say we had a really awesome that happened a couple years ago. You know the comedian Anthony Rodia?
Yes.
From downstate.
Love that dude. How do
Oh,
you not know
I don't
him?
know that dude.
Oh,
Come on.
I
go
gotta
now.
Google him.
If you've never heard Anthony Rodin, you guys got to look him up. You got to follow him.
all right.
So we went to one of his
dude.
shows. At the end of his show, we were doing the meet and greet afterwards. It was at the Comedy at the Carlson. And we went up to him and said, hey, have you ever been adjusted by a chiropractor before? And his opener was Goomba Johnny. And he goes, I get adjusted all the time. But Anthony has never been adjusted by a chiropractor. So I said, listen, come through tomorrow before your next show. I'll meet you at the office. And Johnny's like, yeah, just give me your cell, whatever. So now I'm not thinking anything of it. We leave, whatever. We had a great show. Tons of laughs. Being Italian, he's Italian. The next morning, I reach out. Hey, remember? He goes, oh, yeah. He goes, I'll be there. I'll be there in a couple hours. So I said, I'll meet you there. So we were able to adjust Anthony Rodia, the comedian.
No way.
Yeah, and we filmed it. And then he reshared it on his page.
Wow.
Oh, and he made comedy out of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it was amazing. He loved it. He loved getting adjusted. But you should have saw the comedy behind the chiropractic adjustment because Goomba Johnny filmed the whole thing. And I won't even
a lot
say
of Italian blood in there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Goomba's flying in.
some of the stuff that he was saying middle of the adjustment was hilarious. Hilarious.
So he's running skits by you while you're
Oh
adjusting
yeah,
him.
You're
oh yeah.
cracking.
Goomba
Nice.
Johnny was running skits.
Really?
He was running skits. Oh, it was fantastic. It was
So
amazing.
how did that even happen? Did you notice something on stage like, wow, that guy needs some help?
No, I just
No?
he was in our
He just
hometown,
offered it.
and I said, "Hey, come through for an adjustment."
Yeah.
'Cause listen, I live, breathe, and sleep chiropractic.
Yeah.
You know, some people are called to certain things. I feel like I was called to it. So any opportunity that comes, we
Jump on
we
it.
seize the opportunity.
I love it, dude. I love it. Dude, it's funny you talk about like Italians and stuff. And I grew up, like I went to Gates Chili, tons of Italians, you know, as friends and stuff. And I noticed that when I'm around Italians, like, you know, you have a little accent and stuff. My Italian accent like kicks in. I don't know where it comes from, but all of a sudden it's like, hey, how you doing? Like, you don't even realize
No,
it. It's
I believe
hilarious.
it.
You get
You do.
excited.
Yeah, yeah. You
Start
get excited.
talking with your hands.
Yeah, well, we do that anyway. All Europeans, I think.
Yeah, we all
it's a
do it.
thing.
What else about your practice? So that's a pretty Rochester, pretty cool kind of thing. I know Anthony, not personally, but
I would have thought a garbage plate somewhere in there, like a delivery garbage plate.
I knew that's what you wanted me to say, so I didn't go with
Yeah,
it.
you didn't go
avoided
there.
the practice described as a family-centric wellness center, I guess, maybe center. I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe I threw that in there myself. What does that mean for your day-to-day? Like, are you helping families? Is it people like Dave, you know, maybe mid to late 40s, kind of hunched over on their keyboard? I'm in the same boat.
So
I'm
we
not
have
picking on you. I could say me too, I guess.
So we have a pretty decent sized office. So it's myself and my two associates, Dr. Brian and Dr. Joe. But before those guys, I was solo for years. So we have 4 chiropractic adjustment rooms, and it goes room 1, 2, 3, 4. They're side by side. It's like a semi-private open setting. And we did that because we love families. We love kids to come through. We never want to feel like you're going into a doctor's office. So we
it's the
built
worst
this
feeling.
beautiful culture where my wife and myself and my mother, we went on Pinterest, so we developed this most beautiful center, as you called it. We wanted to welcome families in. So if a mom has 4 kids and she had an appointment, we just like, hey, keep the kids at home. No, bring the kids. Let them come in and hang around, run around from the office. So I can walk in room 1, let's say, and there could be a woman that's pregnant there, and we could be doing pregnancy chiropractic care. Okay, after that visit, I'm walking into room 2. I might have an elderly patient that's 90 years old. Have a great interaction helping them with their arthritis and different ailments. Room 3 is going to be a pediatric case, a newborn baby that's only 2 weeks old, and mom and dad are bringing them in because maybe they're suffering with colic or constipation, or where their head is stuck to one side, they're having trouble latching. Then I can walk in room 4 and I can have a D1 athlete in the room. So it's pretty vast.
Quite a variety there.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
that's what we call it, a health and wellness family center. And we see from newborns to teens to college students and athletes to middle-aged entrepreneurs that care about their health and their wellness to elderly population as well.
Wow.
He makes it sound like Disney World. Like, I want to go.
Like everyone should get a ticket now.
Yes.
With a
Yes.
speed pass.
Everyone deserves to get adjusted.
Yeah.
They deserve it. I
It's
truly
nice.
believe that.
It's nice.
And you actually almost like teed this up perfectly because I got a little slide here that I want to take a look at.
Sure.
Let's pull this up. This chart here.
Oh. Okay.
Because I was kind of curious, like who's coming in for help? And you mentioned like this family-centric type place where you get athletes. You might have a younger child. You might have an older person. But this one here looks at gender. 60% female, 40% male. Is that true in your own practice?
It is true.
It is?
It is true.
Why is that?
Because guys wait until their problem is so bad before they seek help. And I
yeah,
can
I can
attest
see
to this
that.
in the medical community.
I could see that.
Because I suffered from an umbilical hernia that actually happened on the job, and I waited 3 years to go get it repaired because I knew that I was going to be out for 6 to 8 weeks, and I had no help at the time. It was only me.
Yeah.
So as a man, bringing the income in for my family, how am I going to go out?
Yeah.
So that's what guys are thinking of. Guys versus female psychology, very different. And how we approach the patient, male or female, the psychology behind that is very different as well. I need to keep the guys going and active and healthy to bring in the income. Not saying women cannot be the bread butters of the bacon.
That's true.
But guys need to are the ones. And for a female, maybe that have kids, whatnot, I need to keep them healthy for their family with raising their kids. So it's a different mindset. Even walking into the room as a physician, as a chiropractor, approaching the patient's psychology and mindset behind their health and their wellness.
Yeah.
So when the guys come in, are they like really messed up
Bad.
and wrangled? Oh, it's awful.
Bad.
He
Because
didn't even hesitate.
Yeah.
He's like, bad.
bad because they're
Bad
waiting.
news.
They're waiting until the last straw.
Yeah.
But you know what happens?
We're so stubborn.
Ooh, we're stubborn.
Really stubborn.
We're
Yeah.
stubborn.
But I think also like proud and tough and,
Yep.
you know, I'm
Yeah.
a man. It's a little bit of back pain. Who cares?
But that's why we die.
Correct.
First.
Correct.
Statistically.
Correct.
Men die first.
yeah,
Go to a
sure.
nursing home. See how many men versus women there.
Yeah, that's true.
You know,
That's true.
because we're stubborn.
So you teed that up perfectly. So that is true. That holds true here too, locally in Rochester. Okay. What else do I got here? I got maybe reasons why.
Huh?
Reasons why. Okay. So they say 40% of the people that do come in for help is due to lower back pain. 40% is other conditions that they're treated for, and 20% is neck pain, which I didn't even think of.
Yeah.
So people will come to you. Does this hold true locally for you?
It's amazing. I believe that chart, and I don't dismiss it. But honestly, it comes down to branding and what type of brand are you building around your office as a chiropractor.
Okay.
We build more family health and wellness, proactive healthcare. So we see a lot of preventative, proactive.
Oh, wow.
See where I'm going with that?
Yeah,
Yes.
They might
Yes.
have back pain, neck pain, but guess what? We're also helping them with their energy, their stress from their day-to-day, so their sleep. So I'm seeing more outside of just back pain and neck pain. They might have that.
Yeah.
Right.
So that
right.
chart might be true.
But not for you.
But no, it's not that it's not true, but there's more to the picture, is what I'm trying to say.
yeah.
Well, I guess what I'm saying is not true to you. Not that
Yeah.
you don't believe that,
Yeah,
but
yeah.
maybe it's not true for your practice
Sure.
because you're marketing in a different way.
Yes.
More of a wellness. It sounds like preventative too.
Yep.
Yeah. Proactive, which is
Wow.
huge, man.
It's the way of the future. Longevity.
Yeah.
You heard this term biohacking being. You
I've
ever
heard of it.
I don't know what it
biohacking?
mean.
Tell
I have
us.
no
Tell
idea
us.
what it means.
A lot of people follow Gary Brecka,
Yes,
Gary Brecka.
yes,
So
yes.
Gary Brecka, big biohacker.
Yeah.
Red light therapy.
Yeah.
Drinking the salt in the water before you drink a cup of
Every
coffee.
morning,
first
baby.
Every
Every
morning.
morning.
Wait a minute. Wait. Slow
Yep.
down. What?
Yeah.
You drink salt before you
Baja
drink
Gold.
the water?
Yep. Yeah. I
Baja
got it
Gold.
on.
Is that a brand?
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Gary
What?
Brecka. Baja Gold Mineral
Tag him on
Sea
this.
Man,
Salt.
I'm behind the times.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're supposed to put a little sprinkle in your water, and you drink that before you take your first sip
First thing
of
in the
coffee.
First
Yup.
thing in the morning, 1 glass of water with salt in it.
Okay, I missed
Tra-
the boat on that.
There's trace minerals that we're not getting in our soil today. The way that farming and agriculture and the way that mass production is.
Yeah.
I mean, just go to Italy. The food's different versus
Oh,
America.
100%. We talk about this all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go there, I'll eat boatloads of pasta.
Yeah.
I feel great. Walk around, no problem, no issues, no stomach problems. Here,
do it
forget
here?
about it.
Yeah, so you got to go get the Baja Gold Mineral Sea Salt.
Yep.
$20 on Amazon.
It lasts forever. I still got
Oh.
the first bag.
It'll last you over a year.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to get it.
Got to get
Baja
it.
Gold.
Cons,
Yeah,
get
I
it
gotta
on
take some notes on this.
I'll send you a.
I started taking his amino acid too.
Oh, yeah.
I just finished my
the
first
perfect
thing.
aminos.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good stuff too.
Yeah.
There's so many beautiful. as you call it, biohacking things out there for longevity.
Yeah.
But for day to day too.
So that's what's considered biohacking.
That's
it's
what
just
that's,
like
yeah, that's considered biohacking. Red light therapy. Grounding is huge.
yeah.
Biohacking.
Now, the grounding I've heard of and I've seen, and I
Yeah.
believe that.
Do you
it's true.
do you have the grounding blanket?
I got it all of that.
Do you?
I got the brownie
Blanket?
I got
Yeah.
the pillowcase.
You sleep with it,
I got the mat.
but you got to plug it in, right?
We should have a mat underneath this right now.
Dude, actually, that's a great idea for the
What is
office.
happening
Yup,
now?
for the office.
Let's talk
plug
about
it in.
Yeah.
Plug it into what?
I love this.
The grass?
No.
Tell him.
What are we doing
All
here?
right, listen.
Educate the man.
So grounding. So you ground. So you listen. The Earth gives off a certain polarity, et cetera, charge. Listen, we give off. Going back to frequencies.
I was just gonna think of that.
Listen, when you need to recharge your own batteries.
Yeah.
We literally have, for the lack of better terms, batteries inside us. If we're always just giving out and putting out, we need to be refueled. So Baja Gold Mineral Sea Salt, trace minerals, refuels you, recharges you. But grounding is literally going to recharge your batteries inside your body, your nervous system, your cell communication. It's wild. Grounding is so powerful.
Traditional grounding is like
Sure.
shoes off, no socks,
Yep. In the
running
lawn.
around in the lawn,
Yep.
the grass, right, in the park, whatever.
Frolicking.
But you mentioned a blanket that I got to plug in. Like, do I
Yeah.
bring this blanket to the park and plug it into the grass?
No,
What am I
no.
doing here?
There's outlets. So there's outlets all around here, and you just want to make sure there's a grounded part. You know the two prongs and then the bottom prong?
Yeah, yeah.
The
The
two
third-
and the
the
third.
third
The
prong.
third is the grounding part.
Yeah.
So you only plug it into the grounding part of the outlet.
So you buy a blanket.
there's
So it's
no-
one prong?
Yep,
Boom, right
yep,
there?
Right there. Yep. And you test your
What?
outlet to make sure it's most 99% are grounded.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Yeah, absolutely. And it helps to and you get grounding right through there.
Is it a sheet you sleep on? I don't have
Yep.
one.
You could do the sheet. You could do the pillowcase. You could do the mat. They sell so many different things out there for grounding. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
And there's truth to it.
Do you feel like it works?
Absolutely helps with inflammation, blood flow circulation. Oh, it's huge. The pillowcase is nice, especially if you have neck pain.
Okay.
A lot of people wake up with neck stiffness and
Yeah.
neck pain because it's situated like a pillowcase right near your head, so it helps with detoxing your brain when you sleep. There's something called the glymphatic system that only comes out in your brain when you sleep. You've heard of the lymphatic system?
Yep.
Helps detox. I'm going through a little detox issue right
yeah.
now. Glymphatic system comes out only when you sleep. So if you put this grounding pillowcase, it helps with detoxing your brain from different proteins and such. You've heard of Alzheimer's, dementia, the different proteins, things like that. But all of us have these proteins that accumulate. You want to detox your brain when you sleep. So if you don't sleep, people are in more pain and more inflamed if they're not getting appropriate sleep either.
It's funny you mentioned that. My wife ran into an old high school colleague, and they're about our age, and she just developed dementia, and it was due to a sleep issue that I don't know, drained her energy and some kind of blood flow to the brain.
Yeah.
But you mentioned sleep and habits and the pillowcase and do you sleep with a blanket? Is it like a sheet?
And you can. I just personally
Oh
have
my
I have the
gosh.
pillowcase.
The pillow.
Alzheimer's dementia, by the way, if you look it up, if you type in type 3 diabetes on a Google search, it's pretty interesting what you're finding about the metabolic, different inflammation, different things that are actually leading to Alzheimer's dementia. Sure, there's a genetic component, but there's a lot of other things that they're researching nowadays.
Absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
it's pretty
Type
profound.
3.
Yeah, type 3 diabetes. Go Google search that.
Wow. Okay, I'm sure we could do a whole podcast just on this stuff. I mean, I didn't know about the blanket.
Sure.
Didn't know about the
You
salt.
learned a lot today.
Yeah, a lot of stuff.
You're taking them to school.
To school. One last slide. One quick.
Oh.
One last one. This one looks at growth and projected growth going forward from 2022 to 2030. And these numbers are, I mean, this is parabolic almost. So I'm wondering if this is a result of the type of practices that are around, more so like you're doing now. Is this like a trend where it's wellness, it's preventative, it's, hey, let's make sure, you might not have backaches or back problems, but coming in to make sure that things are aligned. Do you think that that's what this chart is telling us?
I can't really see what's the growth for.
So this is the amount of revenue that's generated by practices.
chiropractors?
Yeah.
Just in Rochester?
No. This is
Nationally.
nationwide.
Oh, well, let's
nationwide.
go back to COVID for 2 seconds. Do people trust their doctors or not?
No.
Okay.
No.
Guess who they do trust?
The chiropractor.
They're chiropractor. Why? Because we stand for truth. And what am I trying to say? Chiropractors, the AMA tried to shut down chiropractic years ago, and they lost.
What's AMA?
the American Medical Association, and
Medical
they
Association.
lost in a lawsuit.
Come on.
They were making up lies, myths that chiropractic was bad for you. They would hurt you. Oh, yeah, you could go back. I won't get into
Wow.
it too much.
Yeah.
But here's what happened. They are scared of chiropractors because people love their chiropractors because we stand for truth and we question the deep state establishment, which
wow.
goes back to even Rockefellers.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah.
They make the problem and then they make the solution.
Yeah.
You see where I'm going with that?
Pharmaceutical companies.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, all
and
of it.
chiropractors, because we stand for truth and we're grounded in truth. That's why so many chiropractors are believers.
Mm-hmm.
That's why a lot of believers are chiropractors.
Yeah.
Because we have a backbone, literally and figuratively.
Wow.
Kind of
So-
like,
so-
kind of like a superhero.
So,
Almost.
so
Where's your
that
cape?
that chart right there, I believe it
Mm-hmm.
because people are seeking answers and they're seeking truth.
Yeah.
And more people are going to the chiropractors because they trust their chiropractor more than they trust their medical doctor. And it doesn't mean medical doctors are bad. I have friends that are medical doctors
Sure,
and
sure.
DOs, but COVID taught us one thing
Oh, dude.
that people do not trust their
Yeah.
doctors.
Yep.
They might like their doctor. They might love their doctor. Let's say it's a family friend. I don't mean that. But they're questioning it. If they're not getting the answers that they're seeking,
Oh, absolutely.
you know what I mean? Then they're going to start seeking elsewhere. And they're finding chiropractors being truth.
Yeah.
Truth.
Wow.
Well, imagine if we ran our government from like the health standpoint of how you run your practice, proactive,
Yeah.
doing things to stay healthy instead of waiting till you're sick to then come up with a cure to cure the ailment, being proactively healthy and promote wellness, right? What if our healthcare system was based on that?
It would be huge.
Dude, I mean, not that I'm like thin and in great shape, but like, dude, like go to Walmart, go to Target, like go to the airport. Like the amount of obese people in our society, especially Western society,
It's terrible.
it's crazy,
Well,
man.
before our podcast, we were talking about the world says follow your heart, follow the trends of this world.
Yeah.
No, we need to be following Jesus, number one.
Yeah, amen.
But we need to be following leaders and truth seekers. If we all just said let's follow our heart, we talked about that.
Yeah.
As men, married men would be lost, chasing money. Women would be going after. I mean, we'd be no.
Yeah.
We don't. If we follow our heart, of course, I want to indulge in sweet, tasty things like you said about Rochester, the garbage plates. But we know that's not good for us.
Yep.
So we need to be disciplined.
Yeah.
We need to literally wake up disciplined. Motivation is fleeting. Discipline and habits.
Yeah. Dude, well said. Motivation is fleeting. Having proper discipline. Because at first, like I think about a workout plan. I'm going to start working out. And like you go, how many people, they go hard for 2 weeks. And then they're like, oh, I'm going to skip Monday. Oh, I'm going to skip Wednesday. But like having discipline in place over time, whether I want to get up and get out of bed and go to the gym or not, I'm just doing it. And I know I'm just doing it. So there's no option. And when you learn that discipline in all aspects of life, specifically in the food you consume, right?
Yeah.
That's, I think, where most people struggle.
Atomic Habits is a great book for people listening or people that never read it. Habit stacking. So, for instance, you're waking up in the morning. You know you're doing this specific routine that you always do. Well, habit stack that with something healthy. During what? You know you got to brush your teeth.
Yeah.
So, hey, guess what? You brush your teeth, stretch. Before, after, or during. You could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's say you're meditating, you're praying. Okay, great. Go read something as well.
Yep.
Start making your checklist. Do your gratitude journal. 3 things that you're thankful for. Habit stacking. So something you know that you're already doing throughout the day, and habit stack that one thing with something that's healthy for you. And just plan your day around that. And it's going to be easier to develop habits that are healthy by habit stacking things that you already know that you have to do.
Dude, you should be a motivational coach.
Yeah, I mean, he's passionate. Look at him.
Yeah.
He's excited.
Because I'm signing up for it.
Wow.
I
You got a
love
client
this
right here.
Yeah, but so true. I think about it, and I'm sure we got to hit a commercial in a second here. But I think about my morning, like during the week, like 5 days a week, most of the time. Wake up. First thing I do, pray. Then I read the Bible for like 12, 15, 20 minutes-ish.
Yeah.
Then I go to the gym. So like right away, every single morning, I just know without hesitation, those are the 3 things I'm doing before I even start my day. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
But I like the idea of habit stacking. For me, it's the struggle I have is in the PM. Come home, you're exhausted. You have an exhausting day, right? And it's like, all right, what am I doing? Eating dinner with the kids, family, whatever. Make sure everything's okay. Everyone goes to bed. Now I'm like, all right, now I can relax. But the problem is, TV's on in the background, and I'm not doing anything productive because I'm exhausted.
Right.
And it's like ending the day, I think, as purposely as I start the day is a focus,
That's
a point that I should have.
Yeah, no, and there's no right or wrong answer to that.
I know,
I
man.
don't have the right answer to give you to
Sure.
that.
Habit stacking.
Yeah. But no, it's just finding, like, all right, I love that you said purpose to start the day, purpose to end the day.
Yeah.
Whether that's getting the word in the beginning and the end. But I don't have a right answer for you. That's for
Yeah,
you to find
I
out
know,
how you want
I know. It's a laziness, though. Like, end of the day, you're tired, though. You're like,
We're
I
all
just
tired.
I want some time where I'm watching some dumb show, whatever it is,
Sure.
just like brainless activity.
But I would say with that, grace in the grind would be the words I would use for that. Finding the grace in the grind. So to give yourself grace at the end of your day, to actually wind down, to let your brain and your nervous system come back to normal, this actually might be your healing at the end of your day. So maybe you just need that. And that's the grace you give yourself to allow yourself to experience that.
Sure.
Wow. That got really, it started deep, went a little shallow, went back deep again.
Yeah, we're in the deep end today.
A little
Always.
grace for Dave.
Get your floaties on.
There we go. All right, let's take a quick break. We'll be right back with the show.
Do you have a high deductible insurance plan? If so, have you set up your HSA? There's a ton of people who don't know what it is or how it works. Even worse, there is an underserved segment of the population that can't get advice from their advisor about how to make the most of these powerful and unique programs. Not many advisors focus on this in their practice, don't understand the mechanics of how they work, or even where to begin helping their clients. Reach out to me, Constantine at Monarch Wealth Management, and I'll guide you through this process and get you on track to make the most of your high deductible plan in your superhuman HSA. That's 585-484-1400. That's 585-484-1400.
All right, welcome back to the Pennywise Financial Podcast Show. We have a guest today, Dr. Sam Camarata from Camarata Chiropractic. At the top of the show, Sam, I said you're not a one-trick pony, and we could see that. It's pretty clear. You're kind of involved in a lot of wellness and health and promoting good habits. What else are you involved in? I know you've got the general chiropractic. If I got back pain or neck pain. Is there other things that you're involved in?
Wow.
Do we have
That's
enough
a loaded.
time? Yeah.
No, it's a great question. I'm a husband.
Oh, I like it.
I'm a father to my,
like how we started
to my
with that.
two boys.
Yeah. Beautiful family, by the way, Sam.
Thank you. I appreciate that. My motto is to give, to love, and to serve. And wherever that takes me, and as long as God is in it and he's for it, I'll be a part of it. If he's not in it,
Amen,
if he's
man.
not for it, and if he doesn't want it, and if that door is closed, I don't want no part of it.
Yeah.
If that door's open, I'm all in. Like all in. Like I walked up these steps and saw Rocky Balboa, and I'm like, let's go right now. I'm so pumped. Rocky 4,
Yep.
Rocky versus Drago.
Yep.
Oh
Best
my
one.
goodness.
Best one.
Did the music start playing in your head?
Yes, it did.
Is that your favorite one?
Oh, I love all Rockies.
Yes.
But it's so tough because the Rocky 1 just being iconic.
Yeah.
Then you got 2.
Dude, they're-
3's like decent.
Yeah.
4's like, let's go. I gotta say 4 is my
4,
favorite.
yeah. It's without question for
gotta
me.
be.
And then Rocky 5 was kind of a fall off. But as I've aged, I appreciate it a little better since we've gotten out of the 90s, you know. But I remember at first it was kind of like, after 4 was so epic. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 4 was just huge. 4 was just huge. I love to give back. We go and do career days at local high schools. I go to my local high school and we talk
that's
about, that's fun. So I love doing stuff like that.
Oh, and the September 11th thing. The military thing.
We love
What's that? I don't know
Yeah,
what that
yeah,
is.
tell
Tell
them.
me. Tell me.
I
Share,
I got a
please.
huge heart for that. The best man at my wedding, shout out to Joe Soto. We were raised up in high school together. He went out for the Air Force. I just have a love and passion to give back to law enforcement, the military, and the fire department, et cetera, things like that. First responders. So on September 11th, what we did at our office, we started this a few years ago. We set up tents outside of our office, and it was a beautiful first day. I remember it was a sunny day, and I brought a couple of my chiropractic friends, and we said, listen, we're doing free adjustments for all law enforcement, fire,
Come
military, and first
Yeah,
responders,
first
all
responders.
personnel, and whoever shows up, we're just going to be there to love on them, to serve on them, and to give them free adjustments. We brought food in. My buddy Ken brought a fire truck for the kids. We had clowns there doing like balloons. It was just a blast. So we did it. The first year was a hit. We did like, I don't even know, 200 to 300 adjustments for free.
Wow.
And then we did it the
That's
next year,
incredible.
and we've just been doing it ever since.
How many years?
Maybe this year was like the third or fourth year. So it's not like we've been doing it a long time, but
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's just
yeah.
like
3 years.
we set that trend, and we're just going to keep going with it.
Good.
We love
That's
doing
awesome, Sam. When I see that, I mean, being a first responder too,
Yeah.
it's just like I appreciate people that do that. Having a son in the military too, Malachi, he comes to see you when he's around. But yeah, it means a lot, dude. And like people that serve, you know, they appreciate stuff like that.
We
So,
appreciate
awesome,
that.
man.
We take time to give back to these guys, whether it's through financial means or just giving of our service. And we thank you for bringing that up. We really appreciate doing that for the guys and the girls that come by.
Yeah.
So you're not just a talker. You're not just somebody that says, "Yeah, I like to help people." You actually do it.
Yeah, he puts his money.
He does
where
it with
his
a
mouth
smile.
is.
Look at him. Look at him smiling, talking about this.
You were called to step out in faith. I can't stand just a talker.
Yep.
I can't. You gotta be a doer.
Yeah.
If you're gonna talk about it, you better put some action behind it. I truly believe that. So let's say people say, "Oh, you said you mentioned this years ago. You haven't done it yet." It's coming. It's coming. Obedience.
Yeah.
And there's power in the delay. I'm a big believer in that too. The power of the delay.
Absolutely.
But when it's time to step out and you're called to step out, you got to take massive action. Have to. Anyone successful will tell you that.
Yep. But I mean, opening your own shop, right?
Absolutely.
Entrepreneur. Like, you want to talk about having faith. You're jumping out on your own. This thing could do amazing. This thing could flop.
Absolutely.
But either way, I got to be willing to take that risk.
If you're doing it for the right reasons.
Correct. But I think to your point on just faith is so apparent, being a prominent role in the decision-making process of your life. Like, when you have faith, you seek him, you pray, you ask, you know, you fast to find the Lord's will in your life. And when you do that, I mean, I still remember opening Monarch, and I went to, quick story, I went to Kirk Cameron. You guys remember Kirk Cameron?
I grew up watching him.
Yeah, then he went like big Christian. He's like a super duper Christian. If you're not a Christian, you think he's like a weirdo. But when you listen to him now, he's like actually like biblically very accurate. And I remember he made like a cheesy movie. This was back in like 2012, 2013. Me and Constantine were talking about going off on our own. And I'm praying about it, and I'm waiting. My buddy Virgil, the bee guy, the honey guy.
Oh, yeah, phenomenal.
He's got a lot of nicknames.
He does. He's like, "Hey, dude, you want to go see this Christian movie? It's playing at Tinseltown." And I was like, "Yeah, all right." Like, we figure it's probably going to be cheesy. It's before like The Chosen came out. Like, some of these series are amazing today. And I was like, "It's probably going to be cheesy, but let's go." And I'm like, I've been in a season of praying, like, "Lord, do you want me to go out, open our own firm? Should me and Constantine go out, open our own firm?" I'm like, "I need a sign." I'm like, "Please give me a sign." At the end of that movie, big movie screen, right? The whole screen lights up. It's white. And it says in black writing, "The time is now," across the whole screen.
No, I've never heard this story.
Yeah.
Wow.
11 years later, almost, I hear it now.
And I'm like, I left there and I was like, Matt, that at the end of that movie, that was a sign to me. That was the Lord confirming,
beautiful.
take this chance,
That's
go,
beautiful.
you know.
I love that.
And he's blessed us every step of the way. And, you know, Cons can attest to that. I mean, every time when we were young and, you know, and just bringing, you know, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, you know, wants to work with us. And we're like, we don't know how this is going to work out, but we're just having faith that this is where we're supposed to be.
Well, I
you
can
know?
attest to you guys. I don't know if I'm allowed to say this on air, on your show.
You can say anything
But
you
I'm a
want.
client of you guys.
And, we
And the
appreciate
Lord
you,
brought
brother.
us together.
Yeah.
You know, through Calvary Chapel Westside.
Yeah.
Pastor Dave Tomaso.
Yeah.
Dan Tomaso.
Shout outs.
Yeah, no, shout out. Because if
Name
it
dropping
wasn't-
over here.
Yeah.
Because if it wasn't for CCW
Absolutely.
and our relationship, I wouldn't have met you. I wouldn't have met Constantine.
Yep.
I wouldn't have met your wealth management company.
Yeah.
And switching over to you guys was a huge blessing.
Appreciate
And honestly, I switched over because I trust you guys.
Thank
And
you.
that's the bottom line. It was just right there, that relationship and that trust factor. And we were like, hey, I have advice for you, and that's your expertise.
Sure.
I believe in you and I trust you. And I was like, I'm all in. Let's go.
Appreciate that. Thank you, Sam.
Says that with passion in
Yeah.
his eyes. Everything
Yeah.
you say is with passion.
Yeah, dude. He's no
I'm
slouch.
excited.
Some energy.
No,
Yeah.
I'm excited to be your guys' client. I'm excited to be here for this opportunity to be on your
Thank
podcast.
you.
So I appreciate you guys.
Yeah. And I mean, obviously, I come for adjustments. I've been okay lately.
Yeah, you've been good.
Yeah.
Proactive,
Even though
though, don't forget.
even though he called me a slouch
Well,
earlier.
well, let me ask you this: how often do people, or how often should people come?
Yeah.
Like, what happens?
That's a great question. It's
'Cause
also
I don't know.
It's also a loaded question. I could give you my response. I could give you what the research supports.
Let's hear both.
All right, the research says that if a joint is immobilized anywhere from 2 to 4 weeks up to 6 weeks, it starts to show signs of degradation, aka turning into arthritis. So you have 7 cervical vertebrae, 12 thoracic, 5 lumbar. You got your occipital region, which is your head, your skull. So your head weighs an average of like 12 pounds sitting on your neck. All the muscles holding it up, posture, slouching. So that's going to throw you out of alignment right there because your head weighs 12 pounds.
Yeah.
So just think about that real quick.
Yeah.
And then you got all the way down to your tailbone. Now, if you got lost arches, and most people have
Feet?
What's
oh yeah,
lost arch- oh,
lost
feet,
arches in
okay.
your feet, which is your ground up because we don't walk on our butt, we walk on our feet.
Dude, I got flat feet.
Yeah, so right
that
there
worse?
from the
What happens? Like as you age, does that lessen that arch?
Wow, the arch lessens. Because,
does.
Oh yeah, and then you start to lose height because now you're losing the space between the vertebra, which is your disc spaces. So
Sam.
that starts to so there's a lot that goes into this.
Sam, I kid you not. I don't go to the doctor very often.
Yeah.
I've been going more lately than I ever have.
Yeah.
But I went and they measured me.
Yeah.
I lost almost an inch and a half.
Come on.
Honest to God. And I said,
How tall are you
I
now?
said that's funny. 5'8.5".
Stop.
5'8.5". I've been 5'10" my whole life. I said, measure me. She says, no, it's accurate.
That's
And you're
wild.
right.
No, it's truth though. So yeah, so the research says you should be coming in to get adjusted like once a month. That's fantastic.
Really?
Now I go by more lifestyle, occupation, stress.
Yeah.
We call it the 3 T's. So physical stresses, chemical stressors, emotional, mental stressors. If you're under stress in any one of those 3 categories or all, that's going to throw you out of alignment because it impacts your nervous system and your structure and your muscle system.
I got to imagine
yeah.
a lot of people in our industry thinking about what we do. High stress. You're at
Yeah.
a desk. You're at a computer.
Absolutely.
Are, like hunched over. Not a very good posture.
Sure.
And anybody in an office job. And more people are using computers or using other equipment where they're in a position, I think, that's probably not the best position to be in.
Sure.
Are you seeing a lot more people like
Oh,
us?
tons of it. So I've been doing chiropractic. Let's say I opened my own office in 2014, moved to Chile in 2015.
Where were you
so
before?
That's over 10 years. So I graduated end of 2013. Actually got my license at the beginning of 2014. Went and worked for Dr. Joe Brongo. Shout out to Dr. Joe Brongo at Westside Chiropractic. We actually sold our family's practice to him after my father passed away at only 44 years young. That's a long story. I went and worked for him for a year, then went and opened my own practice in 2015 in Chile. Long story short, the reason I'm bringing it up is because I have patients that have been with me the whole time.
Yeah.
Some of them
Wow.
choose to come in weekly. Some to choose to come in bi-weekly, every 3 weeks, every 4 weeks, every 6 weeks. So it's all across the board.
Yeah.
Some guys wait till they're just hurting so bad, like we
Yep.
talked about at the
Yeah,
beginning of the
for
show.
Dude, that's me, man. Like,
So
if
it's
I'm
vast.
honest.
A lot of guys.
So
Yeah.
it varies, is what I'm trying to say. But a good, healthy, if someone could come in proactively every 4 to 6 weeks, fantastic. Now, I personally am all messed up. I choose to get adjusted weekly or bi-weekly
Yeah.
because I thrive mentally, physically,
Yeah.
spiritually,
Yeah.
getting adjusted more frequently. Not just because I'm in pain, but it's more so to stimulate my brain. And I thrive at a highest function when I'm in alignment, mind, body, soul, spirit.
Yeah.
Now, from a cost standpoint,
Sure.
does insurance cover this type of treatment? I
Some
don't
do,
know.
some don't.
Okay.
Let's say it covers. Let's say it's a teacher. A lot of teachers have Blue Cross Blue Shields. Let's say a $20 copay.
Yeah.
Some have deductibles. Let's say 60 something bucks. Some come in for a cash rate anywhere from 50 to 75 bucks. So it varies.
Yeah.
But what's it worth to you? You're out of work. You're losing money. You're
Yeah.
in pain. You're losing money because you're
Yeah.
not functioning.
Yeah.
So I can make a beautiful argument that it's in your best interest, not just financially,
Yeah.
but for your health to come
Well-being.
in. And just,
But think
yeah.
about what you're paying for. It's really an investment in yourself, in your own
Yeah.
wellness.
Self-care.
This guy tells me all the time. He gets on me. I used to be at the gym all the time.
Yeah.
I'm probably about 25, 30 pounds overweight.
Wait, Sam, you should have seen this guy in college. like a 12-pack. Dude was ripped, chiseled.
Yeah, it was a little guy.
He doesn't look bad right
well,
now.
I'm
but I'm
overweight.
saying
I haven't been in the gym.
his peak, like, dude, we go to spring break back in the day, before I was really walking with the Lord, and like, dude, like girls would stop and like there'd be like a swarm around him. Yeah, I'm like, hey, I'm over here too. I'm single.
Oh my
Nothing.
gosh, he was a stud.
Yeah,
a stud,
dude. I'm talking. His physical shape was like extreme.
Well, now it's all about hormones as we age.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure.
Optimizing the hormones.
I didn't mean to cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
No, you're
Go
fine.
ahead.
You're fine. I'm just saying, like in general, I feel like when I talked about cost and it sounds like some of that might be cash out of pocket, cash pay. Their insurance doesn't cover it.
Yeah, yeah.
But a lot of the preventative stuff, I think of like preventative. It could prevent further problems down the road, which would be more costly to the insurance companies. Wouldn't they want to pay for some of the stuff that's not that expensive?
They don't view it like that. They'd rather cut you open and do surgery, and they'll pay out for that. Please don't get me started.
Really?
On that. Yeah. They'll pay for that pill. They won't pay for that supplement. They'll pay for the surgery. They won't pay for your soft wave.
Oh my gosh,
it's wild.
Wait.
They won't pay for it.
What's soft wave? What's
wow? That's soft wave's my baby in my office.
That's one of my questions. That's one of my questions.
That's my new baby that I've had for a little bit over 3 years.
Yeah.
Soft wave tissue regeneration technologies.
Woo! That is a big word.
Oh, I saw the word regeneration. I knew it was the way of the future. We were one of the first ones of all of Rochester to have this technology. Oh,
big things.
Right from Germany, German-made technology.
What's it do?
Oh, they've been using this for 25 plus years over in Europe. Let's say someone has a rotator cuff tear. Instead of cutting them open, maybe they're not a non-surgical case. They come in for a few sessions. These people are blown away with the functionality of their shoulder and the way they feel and the way they can move their body. And that's only one example.
Really?
Disc herniation, sciatica, bone-on-bone knees, meniscus tears, plantar fasciitis, neck pain, back pain. I can go on. Sports injuries, recovery. Listen, you're going to be seeing this thing everywhere. It's literally the way of the future.
I think because I have rotator cuff
yeah.
issues from pitching and football and car accident and lifting weights.
Yeah.
And I went for X-rays.
You had a lot of things happen to your shoulders, bro.
Yeah, a lot of shoulder problems.
He's
a lot of shoulder. I'm all
He's all jazzed up.
I'm all confused. No, but I had X-rays done, and they say I'm sorry to tell you that there's nothing wrong. There's no tear. There's no operation that we can do to fix anything. It could be just pretty severe arthritis. And I think of not using the muscles that I used to use and, flexing my body the way that I used to use my shoulders and my elbows and my arms. And I think as you use less of those, what do they call it, like support tissues? Yes. You lose mobility, you lose flexibility. Would that treatment help?
So here's what it's going to do. We all have stem cells in our body. You guys know about stem cells, right?
We
Not
do.
like we're going out to the Panama, Mexico, go get stem cell injections. You can do that. And I'm not saying they don't work because there's a time and place for that. But here's the thing. They're costly. Going back to cost. So I know some people that have gone there for them. $10,000, $20,000.
10. I heard 50 something.
Well, sure, but they're starting to come down a little bit.
Okay.
I'm not saying don't do that, but unless you have money.
Yeah.
Or you're a Hollywood. You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
The soft wave is going to elicit your body's own stem cells. It activates them.
What?
To come out of your bone marrow and your tissues.
Wow.
And it's going to recruit them to go to the areas of arthritis, tendonitis, rotator cuff tear, pain, etc. And it helps to heal at the cellular level. It's wild. It's mind-blowing, and the results are amazing. And it's way less costly. It's more cost-effective.
Yeah. Wow.
You're going to start seeing it everywhere. It's literally the best non-surgical, non-opiate, non-drug, new modality that has come to the States.
Really?
Oh, yeah. It's going to be everywhere. And we were one of the first ones in Rochester. Now they're all over the place.
Really?
Because a bunch of my buddies, they're like, I need it.
Yeah.
Sam's got this thing. I'm going to go get it. I'm like, yeah, go get it. What do I care? There's millions of people in the world to treat.
Wow.
There's thousands in Rochester. People are in pain. People are suffering in Chili, Spencerport, Gates, Brockport. West Side, East Side.
Yeah.
Pain doesn't discriminate.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this. Might be a dumb question.
Yeah.
You mentioned working on athletes and different age groups, but some of this is preventative. Some of this is like wellness.
Sure.
Could this be and I'm not trying to put words in your mouth. Maybe this is dead wrong.
Yeah.
Could this be a way to enhance maybe an athlete that's in high school that plays football, that plays hockey, that is getting their body just crunched all the time?
It is already.
Really?
Penn State,
Come on.
Tennessee, Ohio, Nebraska, Georgia. Those are a few names. Yankees got it.
Yeah.
Mets got it.
If it's good enough for the Yankees,
I mean,
don't
if
know.
the Yankees got it, I think
A
that's
bunch
case
of
closed.
NFL teams got it.
Really?
Oh, Yankees just got it this year.
Oh, really?
The soft wave.
How do you know that? You got a guy.
We got a guy. I got a guy.
That's
No,
great.
but for real though, we're starting to see this thing just explode like wildfire throughout. Now, especially throughout the UFC Performance Institute in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
Uses this on all of their fighters.
Really?
Yep.
You a big Dana White guy?
Big. I follow him.
Yeah. I
I'll
like
listen to
him. He's a little crass at times, don't get me wrong. But like a lot of his advice is like, hey, this is what I do. You don't have to do it, but I'm telling you what I do. And it goes into kind of the Brecca conversation. And stuff
Well,
like
they
that.
have the superhuman protocol at the Las Vegas UFC Performance Institute,
Really?
which is oxygenation, magnetism, and red light therapy.
Red light therapy's big?
Oh, huge.
Yeah.
Huge.
I saw your episode with you and Brian, Dr. Brian, and you were asking him and he's like rating them
Yeah.
like 9, 10. Like what's
Yeah.
more important?
Absolutely. Red light's way up. I use red light every day.
Really?
I have one at home.
At home and at the office.
I got infrared sauna at home.
Yeah.
If you saw my daily routine, if you follow me, like going back to the biohacking thing, like I'm telling you right now, people would be healthier. If you literally just, I'm not saying I'm the best. I know everything. I'm not saying that.
Yeah.
But I'm a huge researcher. And I love to follow other people out there that are doing it ahead of me.
Yeah.
I have mentors. And you know what they say, find a good mentor.
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
So you can learn from their mistakes so you don't make the same mistakes.
Absolutely.
So I have mentors. I pay for mentorship and leadership.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So when you drive by down the road
Yeah.
and you see red light permeating out of a house, that's Sam's house.
That's
No,
Sam's house.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying
That's
that. I'm
what
not
we
saying
know.
that.
That's
I'm
what
not
we
saying
know.
that.
You got a next question?
No, I was just going to ask you before we jumped on the podcast. You have your own podcast that you're doing, or some kind of. I'll let you talk about it because I want to pull. Wait, I want to pull up a clip really quick.
Oh, okay.
And I want to see.
you got
if
a clip?
it's something. I might have a clip.
Oh, a little
somewhere.
magic?
Let's see.
All right,
See
so
happened.
what
We're having an
advice
issue.
would you give to
Yeah,
parents
I lost
if they're
audio on
listening
this.
It's okay.
So tell me
about
more
their
about
young
what's going on
student
in
athlete
in this episode.
to help
Can you see
prevent
what you guys
injuries
talking about?
before they
I
even
can't really
happen?
see it right now, but I know I'm interviewing Dr. Brian here.
Yeah, it all starts at home.
And,
It
so
all
who's Dr.
starts
Brian?
with,
So Dr. Brian is my
with
associate
food, having a
chiropractor. He's
good
been with us
meal
for going
together
on
as
over 2 years
families.
now. So if you come into the office,
Sleeping,
you
right?
have
So
access to
just
myself
kind of making
as a
sure that there's
chiropractor,
some
Dr.
ground
Brian,
rules
and
where,
Dr. Joe. There's
you know,
three
just making
chiropractors.
sure that your
I haven't met Dr.
athletes
Joe
are
yet, but
getting
I'll
the
tell you,
sleep
Dr.
that it needs,
Brian,
the recovery that
super
it
nice
needs, our
guy,
body
super
recovers
knowledgeable
while
about
we're
his-
asleep.
yeah.
So,
super
you know,
knowledgeable
if
about what
your
he's doing and
child
stuff
is
like
not,
that, so.
I think I was
is
interviewing
going out
here
and
about
having a hard
sports
practice one
chiropractic
day.
because he also
They have
has a
practice
degree
or a
in
game
athletic
again the next
training.
day, so they have
So
to
he's
recover
worked
for
in
that
as an athletic trainer
to be
before
able
he
to
became a
perform at the
chiropractor.
level they want to be
So
able
I
to
said, let's just
perform
jump
at,
on it
right?
and do
Well,
it.
And
that's
if they
great
can't,
to
then
have
they're
him on
opening
board.
themselves up for
Yes.
injury
I said, let's just
afterwards.
do it. I
But
want to interview
nutrition's
you on sports
huge.
chiropractic.
So
I go, the
just
only
making sure that
stipulation
your kid is
is it has to
getting
be 20
in the
minutes or less.
nutrients that
Because I'm Italian and I can
that
talk.
its body needs.
And I go, if you don't give
And
me a
that might
stop,
be
I'll go.
different in the
Yeah.
off-season than
So that's
it
why I
is
said
during the
before this
season. And
podcast, I go,
know
guys, we need to
food's
put a
hard
time.
Sometimes
Yeah.
we don't
And just
always
tell
have
me when
time
to
if we
stop,
wanna
'cause I
know
could just
how
Yeah,
to
but it's
practice
such a
and
good
stuff,
conversation,
but,
though, Sam. Like everything
if
has
we can
been
make
just
that as much
flowing
of a
and
priority as
the wisdom. You
possible,
bring a lot of
food
wisdom
and
to the table
sleep
about all this
are
stuff.
the
Like,
two biggest
I heard about the
things a
salts,
parent
the
can
blankets,
control.
a lot of
Salts
things
and
I gotta
blankets,
have.
baby.
You know,
Red
kind
light.
of get my
Yeah.
kiddos under
Yeah.
control. And
Surrounding.
obviously,
Yeah.
schoolwork comes first too.
You're
Can't be
a
out on the
walking
field
like
if you're not,
advertisement for all these things.
hitting the
you know?
books.
I
So,
just love it. I want to help others. I want to encourage others, uplift them to be the healthiest version of
sleep, those are the
themselves
biggest
because
things a parent can
we all
do.
have a calling, we all have a purpose here, and we're calling this health is wealth. Because I honestly, I'm trying to say this in a nice way. I really could care less how much money you have, because you've heard this saying: a healthy person has 1,000 dreams, but a sick person has but one.
Wow.
And I take care of millionaires in my office. But here's the reality: if they're not healthy, they're suffering.
Yes.
They're addicted to pain meds. They physically can't go on that vacation. They literally have millions of dollars in their bank, but they do not have their health. How are they going to go enjoy the fruits of their labor?
Yeah.
So health is the true wealth.
Won't matter how much money you have.
Doesn't matter how much money you have.
No.
In your bank, without your health, you got nothing.
How many times do they say you spend the majority of your life chasing wealth when you're healthy, and then at the end of your life, you spend your wealth chasing health to get healthy?
So true.
Huge,
like,
huge.
yeah,
Not that money's a bad thing.
No.
The worshiping of money as an idol.
Yep.
That's where we run into problems.
Root of all evil.
root
Yeah.
of all evil.
People are always quick to say, oh, you read the Bible, right? Money's the root of all evil. It's like, no, it's not. The love of money is the root of all evil.
Absolutely, absolutely.
It's a big difference.
Money
Big
will
difference.
get you places.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah.
But we have to use it to glorify Him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Give
And
back.
Yeah.
You know, with good intentions.
But dude, even something like the September 11th thing that you do, like if everybody just did a little bit of like good, like we wouldn't even recognize this world anymore.
Right.
You know, because so many people do a lot of good things, but there's so many people that don't do a thing to help mankind or their neighbor. You know, love your neighbor as you love yourself.
Absolutely.
It's like if everyone just took a little bit, just did a little bit to help the next person.
Absolutely.
You know, we wouldn't recognize this planet.
Oh, it'd be huge. It'd be amazing.
Yeah. As we close it up, Cons, should we ask? We got to ask a silly question.
Well, I don't know about silly. We
No?
don't have to make it too crazy, but I have something for you.
Yeah, what?
I got
There we
something right
go.
up. I think this is maybe
We're not
right
done
up your
yet.
alley.
All right.
You might have something.
Bringing it back around.
All right. So, Sam, we heard a lot about you, a lot of different things, and I feel like we just scratched the surface on learning about Sam, but that's okay. You help people literally take a load off their spines, right?
I like that.
You're helping. Now,
He's going somewhere.
if you had to describe the feeling that these patients are getting after they have a treatment, okay? But wait, here's a little twist. After they get an adjustment, use a non-health metaphor. Example, maybe a food, a song, a movie, something that would resonate with the type of feeling they have after an adjustment.
It's easy.
And now you're Italian, so I'm
Wait.
thinking maybe it's going to be food. I don't know where you're
No,
going
I
with
think
it.
I know where it's going.
Oh,
but
let's
see.
hear it.
I mean, the Italian would say a nice chicken parm. But my word that came to my mind was euphoric.
Is that what you were thinking?
No, I'm way off. Actually, I apologize. I
Wow.
was thinking
Big
like
mistake.
the victory when Rocky beats Apollo, or not Apollo, Drago.
Sure.
You know, and they're in the Soviet Union. He's like 9, 10, and he raises his hands. His kid is watching at home, if you remember, and his little kid's like, yeah, you know.
My selfish
Yeah.
self would say that.
Yeah.
But the patients would describe it as euphoria. Euphoric feeling.
That's
the
a pretty
moment
powerful
they get
word.
off that table.
The moment. And how long does it last usually? About that, like 3 to 4 weeks? Is that where people start to kind of feel like they need
Well,
something else, or does it last longer? But then
For me, I need it weekly.
oh, yeah, you said
Because
that.
I jones for it.
You did say that.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. People are addicted to something. Why not get addicted to something that's healthy for you?
Yeah,
Smart.
You see where I'm going with that?
Yeah.
it's a good addiction.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, honestly, like that's why I started doing a lot of things. Like we started Guardians of Hope and all that stuff.
Yeah.
It's like I'm gonna stay busy doing things. Like I can't just sit around too long.
Sure.
So might as well be doing stuff that glorifies God.
Yeah.
Because if I have too much idle time, the likelihood of me getting into something stupid is higher. So let me just stay busy trying to do good, instead of just getting into the weeds and oh hey, we're going out to have a beer and play darts. Like, yeah, great now and again, but like. Dude, if you have too much time on your hands,
Sure.
it's a bad thing. So
Absolutely.
like, let me just focus on doing good, doing God's will, so then I can glorify Him. And now I'm doing things that matter, that help people, like you said,
Absolutely.
good habits.
Yeah. And when I say addicted, I don't mean it in a bad way. I'm talking like
yeah.
a good way.
Yeah.
Because they say 1 in 5 is an addiction. Drugs, sex, alcohol, gambling, money, work, etc. It's way more than that, don't you think?
Absolutely.
1 in 5?
Yeah, I think so too.
And then if, I'll ask you guys something like, is nutrition or fitness more important to your health and wellness? If you had to rate it.
Nutrition.
If you had to rate it though, like you think it's 50-50 or what would you
I
say?
think most people think it's fitness. I think it's probably 70% nutrition, 30% fitness.
Yeah. So yeah, and 70-30 or 80-20?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's no right or wrong answer. I was just curious. Cons, what do you think?
I can attest to that because when we used to, like he said, when we were in college and we were working out, and it was more about the diet than it was what you were doing. We're all pretty active, right? I mean, if you're going to the gym and whatever activity you're doing for 20, 30 minutes, you do that 3 times a week, you're going to get some kind of results.
Yeah.
But the food that you put in your body is your fuel. You put in crappy fuel, what do you expect to come out of it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it all comes down to mindset too.
Yeah, mindset.
I think
Absolutely.
mindset
Yes.
drives all of it.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Yeah,
I think
absolutely.
mindset's at the top and it drives all of it.
Well, haven't you heard of those crazy cases where there's like a car accident and like somebody's trapped underneath and you hear somebody that has like superhuman strengths and lifts a car? It's like you could have done that the whole time, but like that something happened in your brain that allowed you to do that, where normally you can't do that.
Do you guys know the lab rat thing with the drowning?
No.
What is it? What is it?
So
Love a good study.
Yeah. No, so back in the 70s, they did all these kind of crazy studies on rats like they still do now, I'm sure. But anyhow, you want to talk about mental toughness
Yeah.
and and how that plays a role in things. They dropped a rat in a large bin filled with water, and they watched it struggle, and they watched it die after maybe 3 minutes. It died. It just couldn't stay afloat and went under. Then they tested a rat where they dropped him in, and right around that 3-minute mark, what they did is they took him out, let him rest for a couple of minutes, put him back in. Guess how long he stayed alive?
How long?
Almost 5 days.
Wow.
Swimming?
Swimming, because the rat believed that he would be saved again.
Wow.
Not knowing what would happen, like the unknown. You're in there, you're just swimming, I can't do this. This is crazy. Like you said, superhuman strength lifting a car. You're not thinking about, let me go lift a 10,000 pound car. You're thinking, I got to save my kid that's trapped underneath it. That rat had the belief that he was going to be saved again and again. And they continued to do this, and it would stretch out that span longer and longer. I mean, it's kind of sick. All these rats are dying, but
rats.
But that's what they found out, though. You're right when you talk about the power of the mind.
It's everything.
Yeah.
It's just like you look at your thumbprint. That's your blueprint. It's your DNA right there. Const, you have one. Dave has. I have one.
Yeah.
But Const's is Const's.
Yeah.
Dave's is Dave. Mine is mine. There's only one of you, one of you, one of you. So what am I trying to say? You have to believe in yourself.
Yeah.
A lot of people do not. That's why you're seeing anxiety and depression.
Dude, mental
and
health.
Antidepressants are at all-time high, especially since COVID. But right now is so high.
Yeah.
Because people they're lost. They have no identity, and they're not even believing in themselves. They have no purpose.
Yeah.
I think a lot of this stems back to social media.
Oh, a lot of it
A
does.
lot of it.
Especially for these young kids,
Comparison.
teenagers.
It's a thief of it's a thief.
Thief of joy.
Thief of joy. Comparison.
Yeah.
Especially for teenagers.
Yeah.
Bullying.
Yeah.
Cyberbullying. Parents aren't even seeing it.
I think it's way worse now than it was back in. I think
Has to
back
be.
in the day it was more physical. It was more like crazy. But something stupid happens. I fall on my face and my pants fall off. Right?
Yeah.
5 kids recorded that. It's on Instagram or whatever. It lives there. It never dies.
I'd rather just get in a fight and knock them out, and then be done with
That's
it.
how
and
it
be
was
friends-
back
and
in
then,
the
and then
day.
be friends the next day.
Correct.
But now what happens is, like you said, it just goes and goes and goes, and
Forever.
it never ends. And even
Yeah.
after high school, now it's going to here,
Yeah.
and then it turns into the workplace, and it never stops.
Bro. I couldn't imagine being a kid in today's life of all that stuff.
It's wild.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Did you have a final question? The funny, goofy
I
question?
was
or
gonna
what
say honestly, I feel like we could talk for another hour.
Oh, easy.
Sam, you interested? Hopefully coming back maybe sometime 2026.
I'll come back.
All right, cool. We appreciate
Pennywise
that.
Financial Podcast.
Yeah. All right.
Shout out.
I do have.
Monarch Wealth.
Let's do the animal question.
All right, go ahead. Go with it.
And-
He loves this one.
Uh-oh.
If you were an animal, what animal would you be and why?
Wow.
And it doesn't need to be deep. It could be,
You might have got him here, because I'll tell you what, he fired off responses to
without
every other
question.
question.
Yeah.
When
This
I-
one, he's thinking about
When
it.
I was growing up, I used to like to draw.
Okay.
I have like an art.
Me too.
Thing.
I do. Because if I wasn't a chiropractor, I'd be like
A poor artist.
no, I wouldn't be a poor artist, but I'd help other people succeed through business development, like the art behind it.
Okay.
But I used to love drawing cheetahs and horses because my father and my grandfather used to own racehorses.
Really?
And they all started with, so our last name's Camarata,
Mm-hmm.
and they all started with Cam Car Express, Cam Car Mystery. So growing up, I used to be at the racetrack all the time with my father.
Wait
and
a minute.
grandfather.
Which racetrack? Finger Lakes,
All
Batavia
over.
Downs?
You name them.
I was probably running around the
Saratoga?
track
You
right
were
around the
Saratoga?
same time
all
as you.
over, All over.
Oh my gosh.
Why, did you go?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah. I've probably seen you.
All the time.
we didn't know
I knew
each
you
other.
looked
We might have bullied you.
Here we go.
Hey.
A cheetah?
I could see you as a
Or a
cheetah, actually.
horse.
Just
Yes.
the energy, how fast.
Oh yeah.
Fast. Just go.
Yeah.
Just go.
So we had Matt Merrick on here like 2 months ago.
What'd he say?
And we asked him, and he goes, a male lion. And we're like, I didn't think you'd pick like a female lion,
Wait, why? Why do you say that?
Maybe he was nervous. Maybe I don't
Yeah,
know.
no, I don't know why he picked lion. It's a strong king of the jungle, you know.
Oh, I
Your
thought you
typical.
meant about the male part.
Yeah, we started laughing like, yeah, we anticipated you'd pick the male gender in your in your animal hunt.
I didn't
you know.
picture you're a different animal. You choose a different gender.
Gender, yeah.
that's
It just
right.
made us laugh.
Well, there's only two.
Yeah.
There's only two genders.
Yeah, that's true. It's very true.
Flip a coin.
Yeah. Just made us laugh, dude. Cool. Sam, any questions for us, brother?
Any questions for you guys? What is one big takeaway for you guys for your health and wellness that you took away?
Oh, I got a lot. I mean, I got a list. I probably should have taken notes. The blanket, plug it in the grounding. It's got one prod on. I can't even salt in my water. I gotta have
Yeah,
salt in the water.
salt.
And a lot of frequency. There's a lot of energy coming across these.
A lot of frequency.
Yes.
High energy, high frequency.
What is one thing you're going to change about your daily habits?
Oh, were we
Not
supposed
even,
to?
Not even related to something I mentioned, but just
I didn't know it was
just talk about health and wellness.
There's
What
a
is
test at
one
the end of
thing
this.
that you want to change about your health or your wellness if you had to start something today?
Well, I'd like to start with the 2 inches that I lost in
boy.
height. Can we start there?
Yeah, I got flat feet, man. They say that they won't even take you in the military if you have flat feet. I didn't know that.
Oh boy.
Yeah. But I was thinking when you were saying our job, you're slouched over, and you mentioned how heavy your head is. First of all, I got a big fat head, so it's like probably extra stress. But then when I have my helmet on, like for the fire department, dude, when you're in a scene for an extended period of time, last week there was unfortunately a fatal motor vehicle accident. We were there till like 2:30 in the morning, and it's like after a while, your helmet, you can feel the heaviness of it. You're like, oh my gosh, I got to take this thing off. My neck's killing me, to your point. And then I think about my shoulder from jujitsu, from old weightlifting injuries at UB
Me too.
to then jujitsu, and my shoulder's hurting. And I'm like, dude, I'm in Chai for haircuts once a month. I'm like, I could just make it the same day. So I boop in, see Frank, come down, see
Boop
Dr.
in.
Sam.
Come through.
Boop. It's a boop and a bop.
Boop, ba, da, bop.
Yeah, the two
Are you
Italians.
Wait, are you close? Are you close to the
Yeah,
plaza?
yeah.
10 minutes.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
not.
not
From-
even.
Not
I
even
mean,
from your haircuts.
yeah.
Yeah, less
Chile
than,
Paul
less than
Plaza.
10 minutes. We're up
Yeah.
the road.
Have
He's
you
North
guys,
Chila.
He said a boop.
do your
and a
kids
bop.
play football? I know.
No,
during the baseball.
both my boys play baseball.
Okay, but I bring up the football helmet. I think of like the weight. Have you ever
Yeah.
felt a football helmet for a kid?
Oh, I take care of tons of
Oh
athletes.
my God, they're so heavy.
Oh yeah.
My son plays
concussions.
hockey and baseball. He's always wearing a helmet, but my wife picked up that football helmet. She's like, "Whoa, it's a lot of weight on
Oh,
those
we
kids."
see a lot of that.
Oh, we never talked bananas. You guys are big
Savannah
bananas.
bananas.
The
Ow.
baseball bananas. I
Ow.
started watching them because of you guys.
Oh, I love the Savannah. Shout out to Savannah bananas.
We're
mean,
shouting
that's-
out everybody.
I'll tell you what.
It's gonna be like 40 tags on this thing.
Let's go. Tag them all.
Tag them all.
I'm
Last
I'm
thing.
about to go adjust them.
Where do people find you? How do they?
Oh, yeah,
how do
yeah.
they?
Oh,
I'm gonna
yeah.
put your website and all that
Yeah,
stuff. Is that the best way?
Yeah, Camarata Chiropractic.
Yep.
Dr. Sam Cam. Facebook, Instagram, TikTok.
You got them all.
Believe it or not, I'm on it.
Yeah.
LinkedIn, YouTube. So we're on all of
He's
them.
everywhere.
Yeah.
I try to like all your stuff, Sam.
Well, the best thing for business is to cross promote.
Absolutely.
Because some people are on Facebook, others are not on Instagram. Some are on Instagram, they're not on Facebook, some are on TikTok. It just depends on what generation you're trying to reach.
Yeah.
That's how I view it.
Yeah. But you're reaching them all.
Well, I feel like you just got to touch on all of them because there's different populations, and some people want to hear more of this. Some people want to hear more long form. Some will listen to this whole podcast. Some will catch 60 seconds and flip to the next one.
Absolutely.
YouTube Shorts.
Yeah. Most people like 30 seconds. Give
That's
me
it.
something quick and I got to move on.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
nobody's patient anymore.
Yeah.
Back in the day, we had to share a house phone. Like,
Right.
I can't be on a call with my girlfriend because I got to wait for Dave or my
Yeah.
brothers or my mom or my dad. Now,
Remember the
boom.
you call a phone, it's busy. I gotta call.
Yeah.
I gotta call back. It's
Me,
busy.
dial up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, dial. Yeah. He's on the internet.
You hear that
What-
weird sound?
Let me ask you one thing.
Yeah.
I know you're not allowed to give financial advice, but if I have fellow entrepreneurs, fellow colleagues, chiropractors,
Yeah.
healthcare providers, business owners, not financial advice, I know we can't go into that, but what piece of advice would you have for them if they haven't, first of all, if they haven't even thought about investing, maybe they haven't even thought about retirement yet, maybe they're behind the 8 ball there. Where would you,
Like begin.
where would you begin?
I think starting the journey would be coming in, whether it's with us, and I hope it's with us, coming in and asking questions. you don't know what you don't know. And I actually just had a meeting with somebody that started saving later in life, and it's never too late, right? It's never too late to improve what you've done. If you do nothing, if you do more of the same, like you said, what habits are you going to change? If you don't change something about your financial habits, when you go to retire, there's no more time, right? You're not going to start working at 80 years old to supplement your Social Security. The burden is on your shoulders to save for retirement. There's no more pensions, right? Nobody's got a Kodak pension or GM. Those are gone. Those days are long gone. So you have to do what you can to save. And I would say putting more of the money that you make in your back pocket instead of paying it out to the government, whether it be federal or state tax. That's where I would start.
My answer would be pretty much what Con said, but I would say game plan. Like, oh my gosh, I don't know what to do. I just started this business. I don't know where to go. I don't know what my options are. Sit down, and again, hope it's with us, but wherever you go, sit down and formulate a game plan. Once you have a game plan, now you could break it down to easy, follow-up, approachable steps. Like this is the first thing on our plate. Then we're going to focus on this. Then once you get into a place where you're modestly successful, you'll be able to do this, this, and this. Then now taxes are going to be an issue. Now we're going to work with your CPA and do this, this, and this. So by having a game plan, you're able to forecast a trajectory of how you get to be to the level of success that you want. So that's what I would say.
Awesome.
Thank you. It's a great question. Very thoughtful.
I love it. You guys have been successful for me already in less than a year, I believe. Or has it been a little bit over a year? How long has it been?
A little over a year.
A little bit over a year.
Yeah.
You asked me the other day, did you log into your portfolio? And I was like, I haven't logged in the past 3 weeks, but maybe about a month ago I did. And I'm like, I was very happy.
Good.
So any of my followers that are not investing yet and don't have anyone, highly, highly recommend these two guys sitting in front of me, because they will go to bat for you.
Thank you, Sam.
I'll tell you right now, they'll go to bat for you. You'll be very happy. So whoever's listening, call them up. Let's go.
That, Sam.
Don't wait.
Thank you for your time today, Sam. We appreciate having you as our guest. And like I said, I think we'll follow up and do something maybe next year too.
Let's do it. Appreciate you guys.
That's right. Thanks again for listening to the Pennywise Financial Podcast. That's all the time we have. Thanks again, Dr. Sam. We'll see you next time.
You've been listening to Pennywise Financial, brought to you by Monarch Wealth Management. Constantine and David really care about their clients. They want to make sure you're happy, so you'll continue to hire them. There's no commitments, and clients are free to leave whenever they want. Think about being able to pick up the phone and call someone for guidance and advice on almost anything, from buying a car, selling a home, buying vacation properties, or even selling a business. Reach out on the website at monarchwealthmanagement.com. There are 2 offices in Rochester and 2 offices in Buffalo. Reach out to us on Facebook, LinkedIn, Twitter, and YouTube, or call us toll-free at 800-480-1580. That's 800-480-1580. Until next time, this is Pennywise Financial, signing off.
The opinions voiced in this program are for general information only and are not intended to provide specific advice or recommendations for any individual. To determine which investments may be appropriate for you, consult with your attorney, accountant, and financial advisor or tax advisor prior to investing. Securities are offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, and SIPC.